Our patient is 22-year-old male born out of 30-week consecutive marriage, presenting with 2 attacks of psychotic during exertion within a period of 1 week. Each episode was precipitated with exertion, preceded by rapid regular palpitation associated with sweating. Both episodes required visiting to the ER and with wide complex tachycardia and hemodynamic instability. Physical examination was free apart from this. This is his 12-lead ECG showing the tachycardia. It's a wide complex tachycardia, and we can appreciate the presence of initial R and AVR. Ventricular tachycardia. And this is his resting ECG. We can appreciate that.
ما تخلينا التاكيكارديا بس نبص عليها بصه يعني. هي ليفت باندل ورايت باندل، اشرحها شويه بس. مع ان انا نزلت فوق تحت انت كنت بتشيل. دي ليفت باندل برانش بلوك تاكيكارديا وليفت انفير اكسس.
superior axis.
left superior axis شويه، left superior axis. واي في ار عندك ده خلاص ماشي.
This is his resting ECG showing inverted T in V1 to V3, and we can appreciate the presence of initial deflection after the QRS complex before the T, and it's more clear here.
يا خلاص كمل باين. في سيجمنت اليفيشن في 2 و 3 بقول لك خلي الدسكشن تتحط على الوقت عشان نناقشه على طول.
By imaging, echocardiography, the right ventricle was dilated, and we can appreciate the presence of hypercontractile RVC wall. The RV basal dimension was dilated 4.7 centimeter, and our normal is 4.2. The thickness of RVC wall subpostal was 0.2 millimeter, and the reference is 0.5 millimeters, 0.5 centimeters. The RVOT short axis, this is in point of information for later diagnosis. It's 4.2 centimeters. This is like the short axis view, and showing the undilated right ventricle. And it was highly contractile also. And ejection fraction was reported on the right ventricle, reported by the CMR at 35%. Okay, this is by the apical 4 view, and it's also showing a dilated hypercontractile right ventricle. For diagnosis here, the most likely diagnosis is ARVC. And we have many criteria, many major criteria, even with the revised task force criteria. We have a dilated right ventricle by echo and CMR, and that ventricle is hypercontractile with ejection fraction is below 40%. And by echo, therefore, the RVOT dimensions is 4.2 centimeter, and the normal reference is up to 3.6 centimeters. This is also a major criteria. Also from his ECG, we have 2 regularization abnormalities. The first regularization abnormality is the presence of the epsilon wave, and also the presence of inverted T waves in V1 and V3, and this is also a major criteria for diagnosis, and all we need is 2 major criteria for the definite diagnosis of the ARVC, and also we have a sustained ventricular tachycardia that has a left bundle branch morphology, and the superior axis. So this is ARVC, and but what is this? He has a woolly hair, hyperkeratosis of the palms and his feet. This is what we call Cardiocutaneous syndrome or NAXOS disease. It is a recessively inherited condition and has a cutaneous phenotype, peculiar woolly hair and palmoplantar hyperkeratosis. NAXOS disease is named after a Naxos island, which is island in Greece, and this is where the doctors diagnosed the disease in 4 families who had 9 patients with the syndrome, and 3 of them died suddenly with ventricular tachycardia. The gene responsible is 17q21. There is stratification of sudden cardiac deaths. And these patients with RVOD include severe RV dysfunction, LV involvement, history of sudden cardiac death of syncope, family history, ECG criteria like the epsilon wave and the mini-RS dispersion, and also NAXOS disease also is one of criteria of high risk of sudden cardiac death in those patients. We implanted for this patient ICV, and by follow-up he had this attack, and it was in the VX zone. This is called the VT attack, and it was terminated successfully by a tachycardia. So our take-home message: association with woolly hair and palmoplantar keratosis diagnosed NAXOS disease. NAXOS disease at its own is a poor prognosis for marker for ARVC. Important family screening in this patient with inherited arrhythmia syndromes. Thank you.